Hello YouTubers, this is my first video review, and it's of Cybertron mode Optimus Prime. This is Optimus in his alt mode. Pretty nice mode. Definitely not perfect, but definitely not horrible. Just some detail. I'm not going to really go over the colors. You should be able to see them. Autobot symbol on the top. Yeah, this, as I was saying, this is a really nice mode. He's like a cargo truck in my opinion, some kind of warehouse cargo truck. And there is the trailer hinge, which Hasbro will probably never release a trailer for this figure, sadly. But here's Optimus Prime. He has some flaws, like the fact that he really doesn't roll. You know, hardly rolls at all. He will roll on leather surfaces, but not on hard surfaces or carpet. Another flaw is the top. This right here. It doesn't snap on right unless you sit there and like force it into place and spend like, you know, 3 extra minutes just trying to get it on there. Another problem is there's a gap right here. Big, huge, noticeable gap. And the front is actually a gap too. I mean, I understand it's his transformation, you know, that's his waist going down right there, but it's still a gap. There should be something that snaps on there to close that gap. But for a deluxe figure, I guess you can kind of forgive some of these things. But this is still a review, and you know, you gotta go over some of the negatives. But the paint on this part here is painted, so it's that matches really well with the color of the plastic, you know, the red plastic. Same with the blue right here, matches really well with the blue legs. And there's the bottom. But yeah, I give the alt mode about a 7, which is pretty good. I mean, it's an above average score really, and he's an above average figure in vehicle mode. In the background, you can see the packaging. Great packaging. It's not the movie line packaging, which I like, but for the cartoon packaging, it works really nice. You know, great detail. You know, there's that animated logo. Picture of the side, if you can see that. Big, huge Optimus picture. The other side has a Autobot symbol. Here's the back. I have Prowl. I'll probably be reviewing him right after Optimus. I want to get Lockdown because Lance Henriksen did a really good job of portraying the character in the show, and I will get Bumblebee eventually. He's not top priority, but I still want to get him. There's the back. I will say one thing about the packaging: it doesn't have the stats that, you know, probably a lot of Transformers fans are used to. Like the movie line has the stats. I've seen the stats on most of the figures on the backs, the card backs forever, and this is the first time I think they've never had the stats. The only thing it gives you is this, like galactic powers and abilities, garbage. You know, that's still pretty cool. You know, a little backstory, and then this is the coolest thing on the figures in my opinion. It shows a picture of the character and then like a motto or a phrase of theirs. I think that's pretty cool. So as a collector's, for collectors out there, I would give the packaging, I'd give it about a 9, maybe an 8.5, because it's really good packaging. If you want to keep the figure mock, mint on card, then it's really good packaging. But yeah, that's the packaging. I'm going to transform him now, but I'm going to do it off camera because most of the fun of Transformers is transforming them yourselves. So plus you've probably already seen how he transforms. So yeah, I'll be back in a few seconds with him transformed. Okay, so here is Optimus Prime in robot mode. I actually forgot to compare the alt mode to another Transformers Deluxe figure. I apologize for that. I'll have to remember that for the next review. But as for the size, you know, he's a deluxe figure. He's just, if you have movie Jazz or Bumblebee, he's about their size. You know, he's just naturally taller because he's a truck. But yeah, this is the robot mode. Just want to go over the accessories, which are actually an essential part of the transformation and the alt mode. Here's the axe. Some nice little detail. It's fairly long though, which I don't like, but it's not too bad because his axe isn't really this long in the show. But anyways, this is what's called the Axe 1. And this is what's called the Axe 2, which is a war axe. And the shield, which pegs onto the arm, right there, if you can see it, right there. The shield can actually spread apart and snap onto the axe, and it forms like a warhammer of sorts. You know, big warhammer. But yeah, there's that. I'm just gonna set it to the side. Onto the figure itself. As you can see, a lot of nice detail. Autobot symbol. The face sculpt is really nice. It has good light piping. I'm not displaying it properly because there's no light behind him, but he definitely has some good light piping. His head actually looks like he's a fireman. I think that's pretty cool. But just pan the figure around. There we go. His articulation is really good. Excuse me. These things on the side could be seen as blasters, I guess, but they're really the smokestacks. They probably don't do anything in the show. One thing I like about the figure is the wheels protrude from the shoulders. That's pretty cool. Even though it's part of his design, it's pretty cool. It's on the toy. I like the translucent chest piece as well. Like I was saying, he has great articulation. Pretty much anything you could want to, any way you want to pose him, he can take that pose. For example, if you want to have him do some kind of like uppercut punch pose or something, you know, he can pretty much do it. Anyways, the only bad thing about this figure in robot mode is he has no articulation in his hands, and you can see that here. You can't move the hands. That's the only negative. I like hand articulations. That's the only reason why I'm complaining about it. Some people say that they can't turn the head when it's all the way up, because you can tell that, you know, his head does move forward. Well, if you actually bend his head forward a little bit and then push it to the side and back, you can actually get his head to look to the side like that. So yeah, let's just, oh crap, axe head came off. Let's just give him a cool little pose. The robot mode, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It's pretty good. Overall, I'd give the figure a 9 out of 10 as well. It does have some flaws, but mostly in alt mode. So there is my review of Cybertron mode Optimus Prime. I'll be reviewing Prowl next, and some more figures will follow that review. So thanks for watching, and have a nice day.